roasted asparagus fries and dip. What a fun way to prepare asparagus. You'll need a pound of fresh asparagus, egg, garlic clove, whole milk plain yogurt or sour cream could be substituted, a lemon, salt, pepper, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, and Panko breadcrumbs. The first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 425 degrees. And while that's preheating, we'll prep this simple and delicious vegetable. I like to kind of pop off the bottoms of each stalk of asparagus by hand where they naturally will bend. If you'd like to use a knife and cut them all evenly, you can do that too. But they all have a little different spot where they naturally would be a fresh top. So if you try it this way, you can't go wrong. So once you have all of the asparagus bottoms removed, then I'd go ahead and rinse them under some water, and then we're going to just roll them in a paper towel so that they're dry for the next step. They look so great. So the first thing you're going to do is take a small dish or an oval platter and crack an egg and just whisk that lightly with a fork. And we're going to add just a little salt and pepper to this. It doesn't take a lot, maybe a quarter teaspoon of each. And to the next bowl, we're going to add a half a cup Panko breadcrumbs and a fourth of a cup Parmesan cheese. Panko breadcrumbs are a Japanese style breadcrumb that's made from crustless white bread. They're crispier, they're great, and you need to have them for this type of recipe. So take a sheet pan, and with 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, we'll just spread that around on the bottom, which will give it a wonderful flavor and help them to crisp up a bit. And then you simply take them in batches and dip them into the egg, salt and pepper. Just toss them a bit in there, moving them over to the next station, and coat them as well as you can. Place them on the sheet pan and just continue till you're finished. I like to spread them out a little bit and then add a little bit more of the breadcrumb to the top before you pop them in the oven. So simple. 12 to 15 minutes is the recommended time. I used 12 minutes and it worked out just perfectly. But if you like them a little bit crisper, you could go a little longer. While that's baking, we're going to make the dip with 3/4 cup plain Greek yogurt. Again, you could use sour cream, but I love having Greek yogurt around as a higher protein substitute for sour cream in any recipe. So we're just going to mix this in a small bowl. And to that, we'll add 1 garlic clove that's been pressed, the zest of 1 lemon. You can tell already this is going to go great with asparagus. And the juice of half of a lemon. It's so fresh and delicious, and it smells so amazing. Just whisk that together. Then we'll just add a pinch of salt to this, and then I'll transfer this into a serving bowl later. It's time to check on the asparagus. Again, I used 12 minutes, and mine came up perfectly. Look at that. Browned, not too done. You don't want asparagus to be too limp, but it just turned out perfectly this way. This would make a great appetizer or obviously a side dish for a meal. So once they cool just slightly, they were easy to remove from the pan and place on a serving platter if you're going to do it this way. It worked out great this way. It was so fast and just a really fun way to cook a vegetable. And I just placed the dip on, and wow, how beautiful. This is so refreshing and an excellent new way to prepare asparagus. Asparagus fries. Try these for sure.